It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson. Up first, Magnitude from the United States of America. Against them is Tiny from Jamaica.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr. So much hype surrounding. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Big right uppercut scores. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. That jab got her. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
She got clipped by that counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Looks like they've shaken it off.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Let's see what the corner has to say. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. The straight right just misses. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So,
oh, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. All hands on deck, and down goes Tiny. Punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting. And
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. So it's plan B time after being knocked out. The bell rings and we start the third. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
what a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That jab doesn't find a home. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hook misses. Well done with that counter shot. Whoa, and Tiny goes down. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to...
Up first, Fists of Fire from the United States of America. And they'll be facing the Boss from the United States of America.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is set.
So they stare into each other. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Missing with that right hook. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This may do it! It's all coming to an end! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
See a stoppage here. And down goes fists of fire. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
Let's see how the game plan... There's the bell for round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. So much for defensive abilities. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what? I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Always looking for that KO, and Fist of Fire goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering... On to the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. What's the referee thinking right now? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
massive upset this would be. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Stumbling around in potholes. It somehow weathered the storm.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the score. Oh, right there. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. You know that bell was... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He just misses with that jab. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? How about that time counter shot? So much for defensive abilities. We almost saw a knockout. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
8. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale. First up, we have The Machine from the United States of America. they'll be facing Supersonic from Japan.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
The fighters are in the ring. It's time for the official introductions. Here's the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr. The fans are ready, and it looks... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Ooh, a stiff jab. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That jab won't score. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance.
Here we go. It's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Only catching air with that hook. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last one. Bell rings and we start the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Will the referee step in? And down goes Supersonic. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Do you still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And now going for the finish. And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Give me your blood.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much... Oh, wait a minute! And we may see an early stoppage here. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
What recovery...
Oh, my God, Johnny! At some point, the corner has to say you're done. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Is there any way back into this? Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Unlucky to miss with that jab. He missed with that jab. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Oh, right there. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That's it, a unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion. First up, Sellout. And they'll be facing Powerhouse from Italy.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout,
All the talking has been done. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Big hooks upstairs. Those counter punches have to hurt. Through the hook, didn't land. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Nice counter. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working. Here we go, it's round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Back and forth they go. Swing and a miss with the jab. They exchange punches. That counter punch caught him clean. That jab doesn't find a home. This may do it. And down goes Sellout. Let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heel, but look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
He saw that right hand coming a mile away. weren't they more cautious? Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Calm yourself down. Come on.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
There's a counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we... And sellout has been dropped. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny. First up, we have Young Blood. And they'll be facing the Artist from the United States of America.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout,
So much hype surrounding this fight. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Missing with the hook. These two fighters are made for one another. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This could be the end. Looks like trouble was averted.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And the artist has been dropped. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
I need to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to...
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. The referee really thinking about stopping it. And down goes the artist. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Jab working nice.
On to the second round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Right uppercut can't find a home. Will the referee stop it? And the artist has been dropped. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
That's lights out right there.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two were made for each other. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.